Hey everybody, got everybody's attention real quick. I wanted to bring Jay up here. Jay is he's the newly elected commander for the American Legion Post 34 this week, and he's also in charge of the Balboa mission that's going to be going out. And he has to leave here by 10 o'clock to receive you as well as the volunteers you see walking around in the yellow shirts here. So there's a lot of planning and coordination. But since he's not going to be here, I wanted to talk about what he does and what the American Legion riders do for Post 34 for Balboa. So let me get over to Jay Fisher.
Thank you. A couple years ago, one of our riders, John Ammerl, was here someplace, talked to us about a ride that a group of American Legion riders from different posts here in Phoenix and Arizona go out to the Balboa Naval Hospital, which is the #1 hospital for prosthetics fitting and training. So we go out there and visit with the troops, and I think we buy 75 pizzas. The delivery guy goes kind of nuts when you bring in 75 pizzas. But we talk to these young guys, and that's the amazing thing. They're young, and the attitudes they have are just unbelievable for people who have multiple loss of limbs. And they just got great attitude. So we look forward to going out there. We make it a 4-day trip. And all the posts have different fundraisers to take some donations out to them, because we give the money to the Armed Forces YMCA. It's responsible for like a canteen product out there. And a lot of these troops can't get various things from the VA or from the hospital there, such as different types of socks or shorts or gym shorts or sweatpants. They want certain kinds of things. So we donate some monies out there. And I think this year the guys just came back and we sent a check out ourselves for $2,100, but the total I think they took out with all legions were around 12 grand. Last year I know we took out somewhere close to 18,000, of which 14,000 was ours that we raised ourselves. So they do this every year, and it's a nice trip. And we visit some other legions while we're out there, you know, and it's amazing because the other legions find out why we came out there, and we cannot buy a drink. I mean, they will not let us buy our own drink, so it's pretty good camaraderie thing. But the other thing the riders do is about 6-7 years ago, they have what they call a Patriot Guard Rider Group. And if you can go to YouTube, Veterans Day 2010, you'll see a pretty emotional story about the family that was burying their son who was killed in Iraq, and you had the stupid church from Kansas picketing them, and 200 motorcycles came in there with flags and blew those guys away, and every time they started cheering or saying something, just revved up their bikes, you couldn't even hear them. And the family was so appreciative because they got to bury their son in peace without having all these jerks doing it, you know. And it's kind of funny being that they would always tell us, you know, you're going to die, you're going to go to hell. Just recently, they had that church just had a heart attack and went his way to wherever he's going. But anyway, that's what we do, and that's just one of the things we do. We also do some things to the disabled American veterans, and we do some things to Margie's charity, which is Military Assistance Mission, which also helps veterans. And we do some things with the Legacy Scholarship Fund, which is a big charity of the riders. And I think that fund is now up to about $5.7 million. They then use the interest in that fund to pay for scholarships for children of veterans who were killed while on active duty. And they gave out about $200,000, $290,000 last year in scholarships. And every year that grows because every year they raise about $750,000 on the Legacy ride. They go from Indianapolis to wherever the convention is, which I think this year is in North Carolina. And so they'll raise another $750,000. So every year that fund's growing by $750,000 to $1 million. So it starts getting around 20, 25, 30 million. They're going to be giving out a lot of scholarships. So that's a real big thing. And so anyway, I'm very proud to be part of the Legion Riders, to be involved in those type of charities that basically go to help our veterans. Because they're the ones that need the help, and they're the ones that should get the help. I thank you so much for your donations here, to all the sponsors and all the people going on the ride. We're looking forward to serving you food and drinks, and we have a band going up there, so we're looking forward to some fun up at our post. So thank you.